Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. This is the Topic 10 Lesson 3 set of notes. And today we are going to be combining some stuff from Topic 9 and some things that we learned in Lesson 2 to graph some points, then draw the line, and then find the slope of the line. So we're going to review real quick a couple of things. Just remember to graph or plot your points on the coordinate grid. We are first going to start at the origin, and then we are going to move left or right first on that x-axis. And then when we get to our point on the x-axis, then we are going to either move up or down depending on the y coordinate, and then we're going to plot our point. To draw our line, we are going to just connect the 2 points or the 3 points using a straight edge or a ruler. And then finding slope, which is what we talked about in the last lesson, we are going to draw our slope triangle, and then we're going to determine the change in the y, or our vertical change, and then we're going to put that over the change in x's, or our horizontal change. And then, of course, we need to give that answer as a fraction of the simplest form, or as a decimal, or even a mixed number. Go ahead and look at example 1. We can see that it's asking me to graph and then plot the points for 0, -5, and 3, -1. So we're going to start by graphing and plotting those points. So 0, -5, if I start at the origin, I would not move left or right. I would just go down to -5 and place a point. And then to graph 3, -1, I would start at the origin, go right to 3, 1, 2, 3, and then go down to -1. And my 2 points have been plotted. You guys can use a straight edge or a ruler to connect the dots and make our line. I am going to use the line function here. I'm going to draw this line right through those points. And this will give me my line. And the third thing we need to do is we need to find the slope of this line. So from lesson 1, I can tell immediately this is a positive slope. So I'm going to get a slope that is a positive number. And I'm going to draw my slope triangle to help me determine that slope. So I'm going to start with this point to the far left. My yellow line represented my vertical change, and I can see that vertical change is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and since I'm moving up, it is going to be positive. And then I need to do my horizontal change. Go over to meet up with the point, and I can see my horizontal change is going to be 1, 2, 3. So my slope is going to be 4/3, or 1 1/3. If we look at example 2, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to plot my points first, and then I'm going to draw my line, and then I'm going to find the slope. So to graph the point -2, -3, I'm going to start at the origin. I'm going to go left to -2, and then down 1, 2, 3 to -3. I'm going to plot my point. And to graph 2, 5, I'm going to start at the origin, go right 2, and then up 5. Plot my point. Going to connect my dots so I can form my line. Make this line go right through the middle of that dot as best as possible. Probably easier for you with a ruler. And then I have my line. Again, I can see that this is going to be a positive slope. That line is going uphill as I move from left to right. And I'm going to make my slope triangle to help determine the slope, the rise over the run. So my yellow line again is my vertical change. My vertical change was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the vertical change or the change in Y's. And then my horizontal change will be represented by my purple line here. And I can see that that horizontal change is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, slope is the vertical change over the horizontal change, so that is going to be 8 over 4. We can obviously simplify that to 2 over 1. We can just make that simply 2. So the slope of that line is going to be 2. I'd like you to go ahead and go down to the next page, and you can try the 4 practice problems on your own. Go ahead and plot the points. Use the straight edge or the ruler to connect your dots to make the line, and then find the slope for each line. And then you can check back in a few seconds to see the results. All right, here are the results for the practice problems that I wanted you to try on your own. Please make sure that the points have been plotted correctly. Your line looks like mine. And then obviously your slope triangle and the change in the vertical and the change in the horizontal match up with what I have. Again, if you have any questions, please make sure you are asking to clarify any misconceptions that you might have.